Welcome to Trivia on Tap, where we prepare you to win bar trivia and increase your general knowledge. Subscribe for daily trivia videos and comment below with how many answers you got correct. Let's get started with some metalworking techniques trivia. A. Casting, or B. Forging, or C. Welding, or D. Annealing. What metalworking process involves melting a metal and pouring it into a mold? The correct answer is A. Casting. What is the process of joining two metals by melting them together called? A. Soldering, or B. Binding, or C. Fusing, or D. Welding. The correct answer is D. Welding. Which method shapes metal by hammering or pressing it at high temperature? A. Casting, or B. Molding, or C. Carving, or D. Forging. The correct answer is D. Forging. Which process involves heating and cooling metal to alter its properties? Is it A. Quenching, or B. Heat treatment, or C. Cold working, or D. Annealing? The correct answer is B. Heat treatment. Which technique uses a stream of high-pressure water mixed with abrasive particles to cut metal? Is it A. Laser cutting, or B. Plasma cutting, or C. Water jet cutting, or D. Ultrasonic erosion? The correct answer is C. Water jet cutting. What is the name of the process where metal is heated and then rapidly cooled to harden it? Is it A. Tempering, or B. Annealing, or C. Quenching, or D. Normalizing? The correct answer is C. Quenching. What is the name of the process that joins metals using a filler metal with a lower melting point? Answer choices: A. Brazing, or B. Riveting, or C. Welding, or D. Soldering. The correct answer is A. Brazing. Which method uses a flame to cut through metal? Is it A. Oxy-fuel cutting, or B. Water jet cutting, or C. Laser cutting, or D. Plasma cutting? The correct answer is A. Oxy-fuel cutting. What is the technique called that uses a tungsten electrode to produce the weld? Is it A. TIG welding, or B. MIG welding, or C. arc welding, or D. spot welding? The correct answer is A. TIG welding. Which process involves removing material by grinding with a rotating wheel? A. Polishing, or B. Grinding, or C. Machining, or D. Drilling? The correct answer is B. Grinding. What is the technique where a workpiece is rotated while a cutting tool moves linearly? Is it A. Drilling, or B. Tapping, or C. Turning, or D. Milling? The correct answer is C. Turning. What is the name of the technique that shapes metal sheets using a punch and die? A. Or welding, B. Or machining, C. Or stamping, D. Or forging? The correct answer is C. Stamping. Which method is used to coat a metal with zinc to prevent corrosion? A. Electropainting, or B. Zinc plating, or C. Galvanizing, or D. Anodizing? The correct answer is C. Galvanizing. Which technique involves using a laser beam to cut through metal? A. Electrochemical machining, or B. Plasma cutting, or C. Ultrasonic drilling, or D. Laser cutting? The correct answer is D. Laser cutting. What is the process of applying a thin layer of metal onto the surface of a workpiece? Is it A. Electroplating, or B. Anodizing, or C. Cladding, or D. Galvanization? Please choose the correct option. The correct answer is A. Electroplating. Which process involves passing metal between rolls to reduce thickness? A, rolling, or B, casting, or C, forging, or D, extrusion? The correct answer is A, rolling. What is the name of the method that joins metals by melting a filler metal into the joint? A, kludging, or B, soldering, or C, welding, or D, brazing? The correct answer is B, soldering. Which technique involves using a plasma torch to cut metal? Is it choice A, electric arc cutting, or choice B, plasma cutting, or choice C, oxy-fuel cutting, or choice D, water jet cutting? The correct answer is B, plasma cutting. What is the name of the technique that involves removing material by chemical etching? A, chemical milling, or B, chemical cutting, or C, acid carving, or D, chemical sculpting? The correct answer is A, chemical milling. Which process involves heating and shaping metal using a hammer and anvil? A, blacksmithing, or B, forging, or C, welding, or D, metal casting? The correct answer is A, blacksmithing. What is the name of the technique that uses an electric arc to melt and join metals? Is it A, electric brazing, or B, arc soldering, or C, TIG welding, or D, arc welding? The correct answer is D, arc welding. What is the process of bending metal sheets along a straight axis called? Is it A, forging, or B, extrusion, or C, stamping, or D, bending? The correct answer is D, bending. Which technique involves heating metal to make it more malleable? A, forging, or B, annealing, or C, tempering, or D, quenching? The correct answer is B, annealing. What is the name of the process that creates a protective oxide layer on aluminum? Is it A, galvanizing, or B, actinizing, or C, oxidizing, or D, anodizing? The correct answer is D, anodizing. Which method uses a wire to cut through metal in a precise manner? A, wire EDM, or B, laser cutting, or C, water jet cutting, or D, plasma cutting? The correct answer is A, wire EDM. What is the technique called that involves removing material using a high-speed spinning tool? Is it A, lathing, or B, slicing, or C, drilling, or D, milling? The correct answer is D, milling. Which method involves the use of ultrasonic vibrations to join metals? Is it A, ultrasonic welding or laser welding, or C, infrared welding, or D, frictional welding? The correct answer is A, ultrasonic welding. What is the process of finishing metal by rubbing it with an abrasive material? Is it A, pickling, or B, grinding, or C, sandblasting, or D, polishing? The correct answer is D, polishing. What is the name of the process where metal powder is compacted and heated to form a solid? Is it A, melting, or B, sintering, or C, fusion, or D, hardening? The correct answer is B, sintering. Which method uses a flame with a controlled atmosphere to weld metals? Is it A, arc welding, or B, laser welding, or C, oxy-fuel welding, or D, TIG welding? The correct answer is C, oxy-fuel welding. What is the process of making holes in metal using a rotating drill bit? Is it A, tapping, or B, milling, or C, punching, or D, drilling? The correct answer is D, drilling. Which technique involves spraying molten metal onto a surface for coating? A. Powder coating, or B. Electroplating, or C. Thermal spraying, or D. Galvanization? The correct answer is C. Thermal spraying. Which method uses an ionized gas to remove material from a workpiece? Is it A. Sandblasting, or B. Laser cutting, or C. Plasma etching, or D. Electrochemical machining? The correct answer is C. Plasma etching. What is the technique of joining metal sheets by heating and pressing them together? Is it A. Spot welding, or B. Forge welding, or C. MIG welding, or D. Soldering? The correct answer is A. Spot welding. What is the process of making complex metal parts using a computer-controlled machine? Is it A. Metal forging, or B. Manual machining, or C. CNC machining, or D. 3D printing? The correct answer is CNC machining. What is the technique of welding that uses a laser beam? Is it A. Laser welding, or B. Arc welding, or C. TIG welding, or D. MIG welding? The correct answer is A. Laser welding. Which process involves using high pressure to force metal into a die? A. Machining, or B. Forging, or C. Die casting, or D. Extrusion? The correct answer is C. Die casting. Thanks for watching. Comment with how many questions you got correct. Should we make the next video have easier or harder problems? Was the difficulty just right? Do you have suggestions for future trivia topics? Don't forget to drop a like and sub if you enjoyed the video.